NBC News medical reporter Erica Edwards and Dr. Aditi Nerurkar, a physician at Harvard Medical School. Erica, Pfizer is expecting to get authorization for its booster shot. That could happen as early as today. If you look at that, how soon might all adults be able to get that shot from Pfizer?
Hey, Aaron, good afternoon. So here's the timeline that we're anticipating. Just like you said, we do expect that the FDA will go ahead and authorize those Pfizer booster shots for all adults as early as today. That's because the CDC already has a meeting scheduled for tomorrow to discuss the matter. The rules say that that group can't actually discuss that until the FDA acts. The FDA has to make the first move in this case. Now, after that meeting wraps up tomorrow, the head of the CDC, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, will then make the official recommendation whether or not that those boosters should be given to all adults. Really, if that happens tomorrow night, those shots could go in arms as soon as Saturday, Aaron.
And I want to go back to the thought about recommendations with you in a second here, Erica. But first, Dr. Nerurkar, what do you think the FDA and the CDC are going to be looking at before they authorize these booster shots for all, especially given that they've already approved it once for the smaller group of people?
So, Aaron, the FDA met in September to approve it for a subset of people. And now when they're discussing boosters for all, they're really looking at data from Israel. We know that the emerging data from Israel shows a 92% protection against severe illness with a booster and protection by 93% for hospitalizations with that third dose. So that's the key consideration here when we're thinking of boosters for all.
And Erica, you know, a lot of states and a lot of big cities, New York City here where I am, started expanding booster eligibility to all adults already before the CDC and the FDA, present their authorizations. How are they able to do that? And how can people know if their state or city is one of those places that's already approved for them to get the booster?
Yeah, those are great questions. So right now, everyone over the age of 18 is already eligible for a booster shot if they can show that they have an underlying health condition or show that they have a job that puts them at increased risk for COVID-19. So the states and the cities that you mentioned are essentially just getting rid of that criteria and that burden of proof. Of course, this is a really fast-moving situation with more states, expanding that access every day. If you think that you are eligible for a booster shot, certainly check with your doctor. That person would be the best to know whether those shots are being offered in your area. Aaron?
And Dr. Nerurkar, very quickly before I let you go, we keep talking about boosters, but if we take a step back here, we are entering a really busy season for people gathering. Why do you think it's so important that people who are eligible to get the booster actually go and make an appointment and get that shot?
You know, Aaron, it's so important that we should probably refrain from using the word booster and start calling it the third shot. The mRNA vaccines, it's really a 3-dose regimen. That's when we know that it's the best amount of protection, especially with winter coming, the holidays, and data is showing that that third dose can protect us for as long as 10 months. So that's very critical and vital, especially now.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Dr. Aditi Nerurkar, Erica Edwards, ladies, thank you both.